Hey families, thanks for joining me in this video. In the last video, I showed you a little bit about the Open Court textbook and how to access it through their individual passwords. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a little introduction to the to-do list and some of the assignments your students will see this year. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'll start by shrinking my camera and clicking on this hamburger. We know that the menu provides all of their units down there, but they also have this hamburger menu to bring them to the to-do list, resources for all year, their favorites when they find resources they like maybe a particular letter sound card they can add to their favorites. But what I want to focus on is this to-do list here. So it's the same area where the student sees the materials for the day's learning. And these materials were used with your student's Zoom class. But you can come down here and you can see that the assignments are posted down at the bottom of the to-do list. Let's take a look at these assignments. Okay, so your student might be assigned some skills practice with specific letter sounds or some of the worksheets. And the types of assignments I want to focus on are listening and reading recording assignments. So all of our books, for example, if I open up this first grade one, all of the assignments have a due date and instructions. Please listen to these stories that help us practice rhyming. So students can open up the story from their textbook that we used in class, and they can use these little speaker icons. If you see really closely there, it's not going to sound because I'm using my recording microphone right now for this video, but when they click on that, the reader will track the words with them. And the reader has nice fluency with expression and tone, so that's really important for our students. We'll go ahead and exit out of this. And so students can listen to stories that are at their level, and they can turn that into the teacher to let them know that they listened to the books they needed to. Then the other type of assignment I want to show you is the reading assignment. So first graders, that poem looks a little difficult for first graders at the beginning of the year, but a book I can assign my first graders at the beginning of the year is this pre-decodable. And so we'll go over this in my class, but then they'll have a chance to read it to me. And so here we see the book and the toggle arrows to go through the pages, but then you also have the read or the listen feature. So if a student wants to listen to the book that they have to read to me, they can click listen and then they get the speaker icon. Now, after my student listens to the book, they listened and they listened, see the pencils. Now they're ready to record. They press the record button and they simply do the recording. And again, it's not going to work because I'm using the mic here. But after they finish reading the pages and they go through reading the story, see the paper, see the crayons, they can finish and they can listen to it again, they can redo, and then they can attach it to the assignment. And then to tell that it's been attached, you will see it down here. So you can see how many takes I've done. And the sound recordings will be there for the teacher to listen to. Remember, they do have to turn in the assignment. So if you have a question before you turn it in, type that into the comments box and your teacher will be able to see that before you turn in the assignment. So I wanted to show you the listening and the reading assignments. If your student is assigned any sort of skills practice pages, those are very simple and will look different depending on your student's age. It allows them to type in text boxes, name. It allows them to use scribbles. And the software might feel a little clunky. That's okay for right now. They are constantly taking some of that feedback, but we're having the students work in this process to keep everything all together and less confusing for our students. All they have to do is press save, and then it saves those changes so that then when they turn it in, That's all they have to do. Okay, I appreciate your time and in this video. If you have any questions, your grade level teacher is going to be the best person to ask for any sort of questions about specific assignments. But most of these recordings and listening features are available for all of our grade levels. So I hope that's helpful, and enjoy Open Court. Thanks, everybody.